Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I want to talk to you a little bit about power steering systems. This happens to be behind me a 1998 Jetta TDI. I'm going to give you a number, 378,320. What does that mean? Well, that's how many miles this car has on it as of today, and I bought the car brand spanking new in 1998. I believe it was built in November of 97, so the car is almost 21 years old. So what does that have to do with power steering? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how you can keep your power steering system, your rack, your power steering pump, your power steering gearbox, depending on what type of car that you have, how you can keep that almost brand new, so far at least for 20 years. Let me explain something here. Power steering fluid is a petroleum-based product. Now, just like engine oil, there is no fluid on this car that lasts forever, including your power steering fluid. So, almost nobody even thinks about the power steering until it goes out. You know, it's very simple. A power steering system is a pump with a reservoir. It's got a high and low pressure line, and there is something that it is attached to, whether it's a steering rack, like on a lot of foreign cars and new cars now, or on a lot of trucks, a power steering gearbox. All that does is make it really easy to turn the steering wheel. Power steering's been on cars really mainstream since the early 70s, and I don't know if you can buy a car now that is without power steering, but the problem is people don't think about the power steering until there's a problem. Usually it's a leak. Now, it's unheard of to have a original steering rack, the original pump and the original lines that's on this car, never ever leaked, never been opened, never had a minute's trouble with it. Why? How is that possible? Well, I'm going to tell you, because the fluid inside this system is at most a year old. And you're like, what? The key I'm going to give you here, this is the key to making your power steering rack, your pump, your lines last as long as they can. And so far, this one's gone almost 21 years, is to keep the fluid changed. This stuff right here, no, it's not AMSOIL. This is just cheap old Advanced Auto Parts power steering fluid. I've been using this stuff for years. And you know what? It doesn't have to be this. It can be any good OEM quality power steering fluid. You change it. It's very simple. And I'm going to show you how to change it without even getting under the car. It's very simple. We're going to do the extraction method. This is what I've done every year since 1998. And as I said, new fluid is going to keep the rack, the seals inside the rack healthy. And the reason, a quick explanation of why you need to do this in the first place. There are seals, conditioners, additives, and the like that power steering is comprised of. Now, some of your cars may also use automatic transmission fluid. You can use either one. It'll say on the cap, look in your owner's manual. There are a lot of cars that can take either. But this car is just straight power steering fluid. Power steering fluid's cheap, and over time, since it is a petroleum product, it's churned, it's put under high pressure, there's air in the system, oxidation occurs, heat occurs, all that starts to form acidic components and starts to wear the fluid out. It starts to get dirty, and that starts degrading the seals over time. The power steering fluid has a limited life to it. How much limited? I don't know. But it's so cheap that you can do this once a year. And by keeping the fluid clean, by keeping new fluid in there, the seals are going to take a long, long time before they start breaking down and leaking. So, I'm going to show you the super simple way of how I go about this. Is what I do once a year. Let me show you. Alright, so on the Volkswagen, the reservoir where the fluid goes in is separate. It's called a divorced reservoir. It's separate from the pump. Some of your vehicles, like on the Dodge, that's behind me, the reservoir and the pump are one unit. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to open the reservoir. I'm going to take my Mighty Vac extractor and extract the fluid out. Now, by doing this, you will get about 75 to 80% of the capacity fluid-wise of the system out. Now, there's still some fluid in the lines, there's still some in the rack, but most of it is in the reservoir. And what you can do, what I do is I do this. I go ahead and, again, this is just regular Advanced Auto Parts. I'm dripping Advanced Auto Parts fluid, nothing special. Now you're going to say, well, that's only 25% of the fluid, and that's, or 75% of the fluid. What about the other 25%? Well, what I usually do is I'll do this 2 or 3 times in a row. I'll drive this for a day or so, and I'll do this again and get more of the fluid out. So in the end, after about 3 times of doing this, you're going to have about 90% of the fluid that's in the complete system new. That's enough to keep the seals pliable, to prevent basically seals drying out, cracking, things like that. If you want to, you could open the lines up and drain it out into a pan if you were so inclined. You could do it from the rack, you could do it from the pump itself, but this is so easy and this is so cheap to do, it doesn't make any sense. And this is the bottom line, okay? The way I'm doing it works. So I don't know how many of you people actually keep your cars this long, but I can tell you from experience that this works. It is so easy to do. All it takes is a pair of hands, some nitrile gloves if you want, paper towel, and some power steering fluid or automatic transmission fluid, depending on which one your system takes, and a way to extract it out of the reservoir, and that's it. And it's that easy. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys will think about power steering fluid maintenance. It's not hard. It's very easy to do. It is a neglected area. I don't want you to neglect it because power steering fluid is cheap, parts aren't. Guys, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I will see you on the next video.